Hello everyone, it's me Gagan Kumar present over here to teach you physics. Let's move on to the video. Today we'll be discussing basic maths related to physics. Under this already we have completed derivative and integration completely. So today we'll be discussing some multiple choice questions. You need to practice questions for derivative, integration and vectors. Please download Vidya Lakshmi NEET and JEE app from Google Play Store. The download link is given in the description box. Please check that and download the app and go to the free test section. You will be getting all MCQ type questions for your vector and derivative and integration also. Okay, so let's move on to the topic. So here it is telling vector A makes equal angle with x, y, z axis. The value of its components in terms of magnitude of A will be how much? Some options are given. Remember, when some vector makes some angle with x-axis, that axis basically we take as alpha. Cos alpha, how much you write? We write basically ax by a. And the angle made with the y-axis basically beta, that is nothing but ay component, a component of a along y, so ay by a. And cos gamma is basically how much? Az by a. Now here what to do? Now we need to find this ax, ay, z component. Here that makes equal angle with xy, that means alpha, beta, gamma are same. So this is the relation telling alpha, beta and gamma same. If alpha, beta, gamma same, then cos alpha equal to cos beta, then equal to how much? Cos gamma. Now you equate here, equate ax by a equal to how much? Ay by a equal to how much? Az by a. Now here I can cancel a down, so what I can get? I can get my three components x and ay and az are what? Same, equal. But let's consider this equal thing is nothing but p. Now we need to find this value of p in terms of vector magnitude A. Now what to do? Now go for here a vector magnitude. How much a vector magnitude? That is a, and in component form it is x square plus ay square plus az square root under. If a vector it is given like this, a vector is how much? Ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. Then it is how much? X square plus ay square plus az square. Coefficients of I, coefficient square and coefficient j square plus coefficient of k square root you have to take. A to how much? In place of x, az I can, so it will become p square plus p square plus p square root. Now here p square plus p square plus p square is nothing but 3p square root. That will be a. Now here how much coming? Here you see it is coming nothing but root 3 into p, and p value is nothing but a by root 3. Value is nothing but a by root 3. So how much these components? They are asking a value of components means x, ay, az. What is value? That is nothing but a by root 3. Now come to the next question. So I hope you understand. Just remember, if a vector is like this, then angle making with x axis is cos alpha, angle with y axis is cos beta, angle with z axis is cos gamma. Now if two vector, a vector, it is a cross b equal to 0, then the vectors are perpendicular to each other. Angle is 60, angle is 30. They are asking. Remember, when a cross becomes 0, now a cross b is nothing but it is ab sin theta, and when it will be 0, now when theta sin 0, then it will become either a0 or b0. So here this a and b0, a and b are suppose non-zero vectors. When the sin will become 0, that time only a cross b becomes 0. Now sin can become 0. Now if theta is either 0 degree or 180 degree, then after 0 is 0 or sin 180 is 0. So then after it will become 0. Now theta is 0 degree means what? Theta is 0 degree means two vectors are parallel to each other. Theta is 180 degree means what? They are anti-parallel to each other. Anti-parallel to each other. So here what will be answer? Here answer will be B. So two vectors are parallel to each other. Then theta will be 0. Then here a cross B will come with 0. So let's just take your a cross B. Nice. Okay. Now come to the next question. Angle between p plus q, sorry, p plus q vector, p vector plus q vector and p vector cross q vector. So they are asking what is the angle between p plus q and p cross q. Now here understand, so this is your p vector and here suppose another vector is there in this way, it is your q vector. Now this one is what here? Now p vector plus q vector. Remember this everything in one plane. So this is your board. This in this board the lying this p plus q, p and q. Here how to find p cross q? Now p cross q, this q if will take here, this q I can shift to here I can do angle theta. Be what? Now perpendicular to this board. So perpendicular to this board means what? This p cross q is perpendicular to p plus q. So that's why here angle will be how much? Pi by 90 degree. Remember always p cross q is basically perpendicular to p vector, perpendicular to q vector, also perpendicular to p plus q or p minus q also. Okay, because p plus q, p minus q will be lying in the same plane of p and q, but p cross q is perpendicular to the plane p vector and q vector. Now come to next question. Unity vector perpendicular to, what is the unity vector perpendicular to the following vectors? So here some vector is given, here another vector is given. Here whenever some unity vector you are finding perpendicular to another two vectors, that time now you must to find cross product. So consider this is a vector, this is b vector. Now you find what is their cross product coming. Then after n cap. So what is n cap? N cap is nothing but a cross b divided by a cross b magnitude. So n cap is nothing but unity vector, which is unity vector perpendicular to a vector and b vector and plus vector and b vector also. We need to find what is a cross b. So how to find a cross b? We have to find in determinant format I, j, k. First is vector. So a vector coefficient 2, 2, minus 1. Then after 6, minus 3, 2. So I, j, k coefficient of a vector, I, j, k coefficient of b vector. Now how much coming? I cap, it will be 4 minus 3 minus j cap, how much coming? Minus j cap 4 plus 6 plus k cap, how much? Minus 6 minus 6 minus 12. This one how much will come? I cap minus 10 j cap minus 18 k cap. Vector is this much. Now here if I want to find a magnitude of this vector, then it is how much it is. Now it is here everywhere magnitude is same given. If then no need to find magnitude, only check here this vector matching with exactly option B, C. Option C is I minus 10j plus 18k I 5 root 17. Okay. So in this way you can calculate. So here option C will be correct. Now come to the next question. A vector is given is a 5 units is there, which A vector magnitude, and B vector magnitude is 6 unity, and A cross B vector magnitude is 15 units. Then what is the angle between A vector and B vector? Now here some options are given. Now see here, so A cross B magnitude, how much I can write? A cross B vector magnitude is nothing but that is AB sin theta. So now 15 and A vector magnitude is 5, B vector magnitude is 6, and here it will be sin theta. Now here I can write it is 15 equal to how much? 30 into sin theta. You can write sin theta is nothing but 15 by 30, because 30 this side it will become 15 by 30. 15 by 30 how much? 1 by 2. If sin theta is 1 by 2, then theta will be how much? 30 degree, pi by 6. So here you can write it how much? Theta equal to degree or pi by 6. Now come to the next question. If three vectors, A vector and C vector satisfy relation A dot B equal to 0 and A dot C equal to 0, then the vector A is parallel to how much? Here it is B, C, B. Now understand the concept. So here they are telling A dot B vector 0. So when A dot B is 0, now for A vector is perpendicular to B. After telling A dot C is 0, so when A dot C becomes 0, now whenever A vector is perpendicular to C vector, so definitely A vector is perpendicular to B and perpendicular to C from these conditions. So A option and B option is not correct. It cannot be parallel, it will be perpendicular to B and C. Now understand B cross C and B plus C. Here it is your B vector and this is your C vector. Now this will be how much? This will be B vector plus C. Wherever B vector C vector is there, in the same plane B plus C will be there. And always if A vector is perpendicular to B and A vector also perpendicular to C, definitely it is perpendicular to B plus C also. That means this option also not correct. That means here how this A vector? Now this A vector is perpendicular to total this plane, and in plane also you have a B cross C. So that's why this A vector is parallel to what? Cross C. Understand? We'll go to the next question. Now here if A vector is parallel to another vector B vector, then the resultant of the vector A cross B equal to how much? See, just now I told A cross B is nothing but how much it is? It is your A sin theta. If two vectors are parallel, then theta will be 0. If theta is 0, then sin 0 how much? Sin 0 is 0. So A how much? But remember, it will be basically what? Like here A cross will come some unity vector, and here some unity vector is multiplied with that. After multiplication, that result will come basically 0 vector, which is option C. Remember, answer is 0, but you write, remember it is 0 vector, because A cross B result is a vector. Result is a vector, that's why it is 0. Now here which of the is the unity vector perpendicular to A and B? So here A vector, B vector is there. Telling just now we discussed here. Remember, if A cross B I want to calculate, it is AB sin theta n cap. Exact formula is this one. A cross B is AB sin theta n cap, and this n cap is called unity vector. Unity vector perpendicular to A vector and B vector, parallel to A cross B, and parallel to what? A cross B, and perpendicular to what? A vector and B vector, and A vector and B vector also. This n cap if you want to find, then what we will do? We will do A cross B divided by AB sin theta. A cross B divided by AB sin theta. Now here is option C. Here A B divided by AB sin theta is there, and here a C option also given, same thing. So here you put A option also, C option also. Mistake is, so here A cross B sin theta, AB sin theta, like that you can write. So both answers are given same answer, so you put, okay, so it should be some B sin theta. If it is B sin theta, then it will be not, okay, so it will be only A. Okay, come to the next question. Two vectors A vector has equal magnitudes, then the vector A vector plus B vector is perpendicular to like that given. Now listen here, just told here if A vector is like this way and here B vector is like this way, B vector is like this way, then A plus B what? A plus B also in the plane containing A vector and B vector. Minus B what? Now this way will be A minus B, so this will be minus B, so this will be your A vector minus B vector. Minus B also in the same plane. A minus B cannot be answered, and 3A minus 3B means what? Just multiplication. If 3 I will multiply, the vector will be magnified, that's all. If a constant I will multiply with vector, the vector will be magnified. So here minus 3B means it will be in this way, some magnified minus 3B vector will come. It will be remain also in this plane. So this cannot be answer. Definitely A cross B is nothing but A cross B is perpendicular to A, perpendicular to B, and perpendicular to A plus B also, A minus B also, and to this plane also. So that's why A cross B is perpendicular to this A vector and or A plus B vector. So now we'll go to the next question. So answer will be here A. The value of A plus B cross A minus B is how much? Given. Here what is given? Just write down A plus B cross A minus B. A plus B cross A minus B. So how much A plus B cross A minus B? Now here just multiply. Okay. So here A cross A do A cross A. So property of vector you follow. A cross A minus A cross minus B, or basically A cross B you can tell, minus A cross B. This minus you are taking and A cross B plus B cross A do B cross A. Then after B cross minus B. So you can write also minus B cross B. Okay. Here what is happening? A cross A. Same vector you are multiplying with cross product. Remember, cross product result is basically AB sin theta. A n cap will be there. So cross product result A cross B result. Same vector, then this angle between two vectors is what? Always 0 degree. A cross A is 0 minus A cross B you can write as minus B cross A, minus B cross A. Okay. Now here this minus minus cancel, it can become plus. Then here you keep it as B cross A. Now minus B cross B is nothing but 0. Or you can write 0 vector basically. So I am writing 0. Now here what will happen if you add this minus minus plus? It will become B cross A plus of B cross A. So B cross A plus B, how much? 2 times B cross A. 2 times B cross A. The answer will be what? Answer will be D, 2 times B cross A. Okay. Now come to the next question. Simple thing. So here just this distributive law, you just put it here. Okay. So A cross A, like this type of property you have. Of a mass G moving with speed V meter per second strikes a wall at an angle theta and rebounds at the same speed. So here one picture given. What it is telling? Floor is there. In this floor, one object is coming and hitting with velocity V, with making an angle with the vertical how much? Theta. Again here going with the velocity, same velocity, making an angle theta. They are asking the magnitude of change in momentum object. Remember, change in momentum you want to find. So what is change in momentum? Change in momentum is nothing but, that is delta P vector you can write. It is a vector quantity, or mass times, or you can write basically what? Mass times V final vector minus mass times V initial vector. This is the change in momentum. So always remember, whenever in physics you change you are calculating, most of the time take final minus initial. So mv final minus mv initial. Now you need to find here V final and V initial. Now see, if V this way coming and V vector another is going like this way, component one will check V initial vector how much. Now see here, this is the vector is coming. Now component take here. So this is the x component, this is the j component. Actually, if this angle is theta, this angle also theta. Now here I can write this is as V cos theta and this is your what? V sin theta. So x is V sin theta, so I can write V sin theta I cap minus V cos theta j cap. Minus V cos theta j cap because this V cos theta is downward, that's why I am writing. Now if this is theta, I can take component also for this V. One component is upward, that is your V cos theta, and one component is this way, that is your V sin theta. So here I can write what? So V final vector, what I can write? V final vector is nothing but V sin theta I cap and plus V cos theta j cap. So here V sin theta is rightward direction, that's why positive I, and this is upward direction, that's why positive j. This is j. Now here if I write change in momentum, I can write into V final how much? V sin theta m I can take common, v sin theta I plus v cos theta j, then minus v initial I can put, that is how much, v sin theta I and plus v cos theta j. Now you see v sin theta I minus v sin theta I getting cancelled, so pending here, change in momentum is nothing but m into 2v cos theta j cap. Change in momentum is 2v cos theta j cap. And if you magnitude will find, how much will come? Now only it will come cos theta. So here answer will be what? 2mv cos theta. So when vector is making theta angle with the vertical, coming with same speed, going with same speed, then after initial I can find with component wise. Already component we studied in the last year. You can check with component how to resolve the vector. If a vector is like this one, so this component is v theta connected axis always cos theta. So this will be cos theta, this will be sin theta. Similarly, theta connected is cos theta, sin theta, and here I cap, j cap I am giving, and rightward, downward like that one I am giving. Always remember downward it is minus j cap, upward means plus j cap, right means plus I cap, leftward means minus I cap. This v vector is basically v sin theta I cap towards right, that's v sin theta. This is towards down, v cos theta j cap. This you can find, and change in momentum is coming 2mv cos theta. Now I'll go to the next question. Now here car is moving on road north. That means a car is moving north direction. This is the north direction. This is suppose west direction. This is your south, and this is your east. Now a car is moving towards north with a speed how much given? 50 km per hour. That is 50 km per hour. When it turns left 30 degree. Now this is opposite. Now left means what side or that side? This side, left. So left 90 means it will come this way. So 90 degree angle it is making and coming, and this way now moving. So this is the initial, this is the final. Now here how much speed? Same speed 50 km per hour. It changes the turning. It remains unchanged after turning. Now that is change in velocity. Focus on this word. Change in velocity means what? Delta v vector, which is final vector minus initial vector of the car in the turning. How much? 0 something telling, and direction also telling. So first we will understand vector wise, then after we will solve this question. Now listen here, what is the initial velocity vector? If initial velocity vector I will write here, definitely 50 km per hour upward direction. Upward means I write 50. Upward means j cap, kilometer per hour. Now similarly v final how? Towards west. West means left direction. Left direction what I take? Minus, so it is minus 50 I cap kilometer per hour. Now what is change in velocity? Change in velocity is minus initial. So minus 50 I and minus 50 j, because minus there and initial velocity is nothing but j. So it is minus j coming how much? Kilometer per hour. Let's see, this velocity is coming in vector wise. If I want to find magnitude of this, then I have to take minus 50 square plus of minus 50 square, that root. How much it is? It will come 50 root 2 kilometer per hour. This is the magnitude coming. The direction you see, change in velocity is in minus, means leftward, and minus j is downward. So change in velocity is nothing but in this direction. In this direction means this is what? South and west. So this will be southwest direction for change in velocity, and magnitude is how much? 50 root kilometer, and southwest coming, because change in velocity you check. Here it is minus 50 I minus 50 j. So minus is there, that's why. To understand, we'll go to the question. So here the result of two forces of magnitude P and 2P is perpendicular to P, then what is the angle between the forces? Now see, now understand here. So in the question, two vectors P and 2P. Now resultant of P and 2P is perpendicular to P. This is your P vector to this P vector, resultant is perpendicular. This R vector, resultant is perpendicular. And if result is like this, P is like this, definitely 2P will be like this one. This will be P vector. It is forming what is 90 degree. This is a right angle triangle, and this is your hypotenuse. This hypotenuse is how much? 2P. Your base is nothing but how much? P. So here to here height is nothing but P, and here to here hypotenuse height is nothing but that is P. Here take they are asking angle between the two. That means between P and P will check angle. So this will be actually angle. But now let's find what is theta prime. Theta prime is not angle between P and 2P. Between P and 2P angle is theta. Already angle concept. If two vectors are connected either tail to tail or head to head, then after angle between them is nothing but theta angle. So here you see head to tail. That's why this theta prime is not angle. We have to extend this P vector. So if this is P vector we are extending, then between P and 2P this angle is basically theta. Now we find this theta, but first find it theta prime. If this is theta prime, how I will find? Now this is hypotenuse base I know. Then if I write cos, I write cos theta prime. Cos theta how much? That is your B by H. So B by H means how much? P by 2P. P by 2P. Now PP cancel, you will get how much? Half. Cos theta prime half means theta prime how much? 60 degree. So you must remember trigonometric formula. It is very important. Trigonometric theta relations and all. Cos theta prime half means theta prime equal to how much? 60. If theta prime is 60, then how much angle? Now here I have to find angle between P and 2P. Now theta prime is 60 degree, but theta is how much? Theta is nothing but pi minus theta prime. Pi means 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60 means how much it is? It is your 120 degree. And remember 120 degree in terms of pi, I can write is how much? 2 pi by 3. Because pi by 3 is 60, 2 times pi by 3 is 120. There will be 2 pi by 3. Remember here, find cos theta, then after cos theta prime, this angle you are finding. But we don't require here. Answer will be not this, answer will be this angle, because that is the angle. So this angle will be between P vector and 2. Now come to the next. What can be angle between P plus Q and P minus Q? 90, 0, any angle between 0 and 180. So remember here, here P plus Q, P minus Q they are telling, and we don't know what is angle between P and Q. So here you can just tell here it is your P vector, Q vector. So here it is theta, and P plus Q will be this way. P plus Q will be this way, and this will be minus Q, and this will be what? P minus Q. This theta will vary, then the P plus Q and P minus Q angle also will vary. Actually this is the angle actually between P plus Q and P minus Q. So here you cannot tell specifically what degree, so you can tell here any angle between 0 degree and 180 degree. Because this theta can vary between 0 to 180, because I told angle between two vectors is how much? In the first lecture we completed, that is nothing but between 0 to 180. So that's why this theta can vary 0 to 180. So accordingly this angle also vary between 0 to 180. So this is what it is asking the question. So your option will be C. Okay. So we completed many questions based on vectors. Keep practicing on vectors. Download that Vidyalakshmi Minute and JEE app. Keep practicing on vectors. You will be getting more idea. And keep watching the video. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you all of you.